Hi, I'm Melissa Ambers, and I'm the author of Beyond Business as Usual, Leading in the Digital Era. We've been going through the chapters and snippets throughout the book to really show you how this can be a tool for your organization and maybe even part of the curriculum for some professors to teach business students how to um, understand business is not the same. And this could be a guide for them on leading into some of those real world um, things that can happen to help them through that. And as far as organizations, this could really be a great resource on navigating those changes and showing you how to lead into the digital era, doing things differently, eliminating wasted time, productivity, being efficient. All of these different things can play a part of your organization not being run really well, or you're losing funds by hiring more people than you really need, utilizing the wrong systems. So there's so many, things that could be within the organization. And this is just not for, your really large organization. This could be for any size business that's not really um, looking at what could or could not be. Today we're going to talk about navigating change. This is part of chapter 7, and we did a change framework where change is the acronym, because change is important. Change is what helps us grow. Change is what helps us be successful. So we just really have to look at that and understand how to go through the motions. So in chapter 7, we start out with embracing change and then we go into the framework. So I'll start there. Strategies for embracing change. Change is inevitable, especially in today's dynamic business landscape. It can be a catalyst for growth and innovation, but it also comes with challenges. Through this chapter, you'll explore strategies to not just manage, but to embrace it, ensuring a smoother transition for both leaders and employees. Understanding the change framework. C, communicate effectively. Open, robust, and frequent communication is paramount during periods of change. Leaders must clearly articulate the reasons for change, its benefits, and the expected impact on the organization. We talked about this early in one of my other recordings on bringing in your staff, really communicating, letting them know what's happening, why is it happening, make them part of the process. So not only can you get their input, but they can hear what's going on and you can hear the feedback because they're the ones that's in the trenches. They're the ones that's experiencing the phone calls, the frustrations from the customers, or the customers that's upset, systems not working because it's taking too long, and all these other things that may be happening. So we talked about this earlier on bringing them in to get them involved with the process. H, harness employee involvement. Engage employees in the change process, solicit their input, address their concerns, and involve them in decision making. When employees feel like active participants, they are more likely to embrace change. We talked about this. Making them involved, exactly this is what will help you go through that process easier. And when it comes down to training, that process will be easier for you to go through. A, adaptability. Cultivate a culture of adaptability within your organization. Encourage employees to be flexible and open to new ways of working. Recognize and reward adaptability as a value trait. N, nurture leadership. Effective leadership is critical during change. Leaders must lead by example, demonstrating their commitment to the change and guiding their teams through the transition. G, gather feedback. Continuously gather feedback from employees and stakeholders. Throughout the change process, use this feedback to make necessary adjustments and address emerging challenges. E, empower and educate. Provide employees with the tools, resources, and training they need to succeed in the change environment. Empower them to make ownership of their roles within the new landscape. Is everything that we talked about before in previous recordings and now. Include your employees, make them part of that process. It will make this so much easier as you go through it because they're involved, and then by them being involved, they're pretty much taking it back to their teammates and letting them know, hey, this is going to be better because this is happening. We had trouble with this system, or this wasn't working, or this was taking too long. We're getting ready to change that. We're going to be able to do this better. And then it also opens the door for you to see the employees that really shouldn't be there. They were hired because you thought you needed those extra bodies, and that's exactly what they are, an extra body. So now it also opens the door for that as well, for those that you can clean house and keep the employees that's really there to help you be a successful organization. Thank you for listening to this session. I am Melissa Ambers, author of Beyond Business as Usual, Leading in the Digital Era. Thank you.